Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're going to be playing with this #1 ranked Mortar fast cycle deck. This deck is always super fun to use because you have a lot of outplay potential with the tornado, and just in general, cycle decks, in my opinion, are always fun to use. So see you guys soon with game #1. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game #1. We're up against a guy called Mini, so assuming it's a secondary account, FJ21. So interesting name here, let's give it a good luck. I'm actually going to go skeletons like this. And then afterwards, I want to try and activate my King Tower without taking any hits. I think the ghost should go invisible anytime soon. And then we can activate the King Tower without taking any damage. So beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be facing, I think, some kind of Bridgeman type of deck. I'm not sure. I think he might just go with his ability sometime soon. So let's actually try and be ready for that. Okay, there you go. There's the ability. Let's go with the Ice Wizard here in the middle to kind of distract everything. Ice Spirit just to make sure. It looks like he is gonna go with his, okay, ability once again. Skeletons are not gonna pull the Lumberjack. We are gonna take a bit of damage. And okay, this is gonna be one of those matches where we're gonna have to play perfect defense. And by the way, I copied the deck wrong. I just noticed that I have the Evil Ice Spirit and not the Evil Mortar. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to change that for the next match. Let's wait a little bit and see what the opponent is gonna be missing. But so far, he pretty much showed his, I don't want to say entire deck, but his main win condition, which is just like straight up bridge spam with the battle ram. He also has an evil lumberjack, which is interesting. Let's go with the evil ice spirit here. Let's go with ice wizard as well. And the fact that we don't have the evil mortar is actually going to be kind of awkward, because I feel like evil mortar is, yeah, just overall very powerful compared to the normal mortar. But I guess we should be fine. Evil ice spirit might also be able to help out a little bit. Okay, so he goes with the ghost. Let's definitely go with Evil Valkyrie here. I wonder what his mortar counters are. I think if I go mortar, he's probably just gonna have to try and distract it. Okay, he goes with boss bandit. Let's try and go with mortar opposite lane right now. Let's see what he has against it. And looks like, okay, we're gonna force out the battle ram, which is actually quite good for us because now he doesn't have it on offense anymore. Let's go with the ice spirit here in the middle. Let's go with skeletons, and let's also go with the ice wizard. Okay, barbarians, I need to go with a Valkyrie. If not, they're gonna get quite some damage. And I think, yeah, I wanted to say the boss bandit was looking a little bit scary. Looks like it is not gonna get a hit. And ooh, is the mortar locked? No, okay, it's not locked, unfortunately. Okay, let's go like this. Skeletons lock on defense to make sure that the ghost doesn't get a hit on top of the tower. And we are gonna, I guess, defend that pretty well. Man, this is gonna be such a chaotic match. I feel like it already is. Okay, Valkyrie here up high. Let's go with the evil ice spirit to make sure that we take care of the Mother Witch. Berserker is getting quite some damage. Let's go. I think, okay, he's gonna go with his ability. Let's go with skeletons here. Let's go with a lock as well. Ice Wizard like this. Evil Valkyrie. Mortar is locked onto the tower, guys. Wait a second, because that damage is actually gonna put us kind of equal in the match again. We are gonna still be losing by a little bit, but I feel like we're actually doing a decent job so far in this matchup. Okay, Evil Valkyrie plus Ice Wizard should be able to take care of the Lumberjack evolution, so that's something we don't need to really, worry about anymore. Let's go with a lock left side to try and get some more chip damage. And I think, I'm probably just gonna go with Valkyrie here. Valkyrie in the middle should be fine. He's gonna go with arrows. Skeletons to distract the Berserker. Let's go with a Mortar here as well. And I think I might have to try and cycle. Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard. Let's go with a lock last second. Battle Ram is gonna get a connection though. It's gonna be quite some damage here. Okay, Valkyrie on defense. I think we might at some point have to try and like rocket cycle this guy, because getting mortar locks is gonna be kind of hard from this point on. Okay, mortar defensively. And okay, 1 minute and 15 seconds left. I think if we get an opportunity to go with a rocket cycle, I'm definitely gonna have to take it. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with Evil Valkyrie on defense, Ice Wizard to help kind of take care of everything. He's gonna go with a Mother Witch, which is, in my opinion, not the best Mother Witch. And look at that, guys. Mortar's gonna lock with full HP. Wait a second. Ice Spirit to protect, Valkyrie to protect as well. Arrows is not gonna kill it. And this Mortar is gonna get a lot of damage, guys. We also have Rocket, which we didn't even show quite yet. And okay, maybe the Evil Ice Spirit isn't even that bad. Seems like we won the game, guys, because double Mortar is locked. That's gonna be a lot of damage. We can just Rocket. Even without the Rocket, I think the Mortar here would have gotten the last shot to take care of the left side tower. So what do? Do I keep the Evil Ice Spirit? Do I change the Evil Mortar? I guess, I mean, I think I'm personally gonna prefer the Evil Mortar, so I think I will just change it real quick. But honestly, the Evil Ice Spirit in some situations also very nice to have, and definitely, really helpful in defense especially, but sometimes even on offense. Okay, so let's give it a good luck. We're 8-0 in the Grand Challenge right now. After that victory, by the way, I think you just saw it as well. Let's see what this guy's gonna be running. Okay, it's gonna be probably some kind of cycle deck, maybe Lockbait with Ice Spirit plus Wall Breakers. If it's Lockbait, most of the times, anyways, we should be able to cycle the lock because we have NATO, we have some pretty decent answers against the potential Goblin Barrel. But with Golden Knight, I'm not sure if it's gonna be bait, but looks like it is indeed gonna be bait. Okay. Let's go Skeleton's left side just to make sure that we don't lose. Looks like he is going to get a really good Golden Knight dash because of that. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. Let's go with a lock on top of the Dart Goblin. And let's have the Skeletons ready in case he wants to pressure opposite lane with the Wall Breaker. So definitely going to be an interesting matchup here. We have Valkyrie, we have Lock, we have NATO. I think we should be fine. But Lockbait still, even having all those good answers, sometimes is still like really difficult to deal with. Okay, right as I look away, he goes with Goblin Barrel Wall Breakers at the bridge. I wasn't really prepared for that, but we have a decent counter push here. Let's go with a Valkyrie, let's go with a Mortar as well. What is he gonna do to take care of this? Okay, let's go with the Ice Spirit just to make sure if he dashes, it's not gonna dash on top of the Mortar. And I think, okay, we also force out Dart Goblin. I think the Evil Mortar is gonna be kind of awkward for him to stop, especially if we manage to do a good job at, yeah, kind of protecting and defending it. He has super quick cycle, by the way. He has Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Wall Breakers, Barrel. He has like, yeah, an insanely quick cycle. Okay, I think I'm gonna cycle my Valkyrie first. He might go for a Barrel or something, so we can maybe get value out of her. If we don't, I guess we're just gonna kind of prepare for another Mortar just to make sure that we cycle as quick as possible towards the Evil Mortar, because as I just mentioned, I feel like that is gonna be kind of, yeah, what is gonna make him struggle, like defending that. Okay, Golden Knight is gonna be decent here, but he still needs to do something. Okay, let's go with the Ice Spirit, let's go with the Ice Wizard here as well, in the middle, and he does go, okay, I think I'm just gonna lock the right side, and let's go Valkyrie left side. I feel like he might try to go with Cannon Prediction. Let's first go with Skeletons, let's go with a Mortar here as well, and let's actually NATO this in because he's probably gonna try and protect it. Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard. By the way, I just woke up, so I'm sorry if my voice is kind of like, how do you say, like sleepy. Okay, let's go with a lock here, please. Nice, we are able to kind of protect the Mortar. Mortar is actually locked into the tower, guys. That's huge. Oh my god, that's gonna be a lot of damage right here. So much damage with that Mortar. Nice, okay, we're basically back in the game. What I noticed about this deck is that sometimes you can be like kind of behind, and then just one really good interaction and you're, yeah, pretty much back in the game already. Okay, we do need to be careful. He's gonna try and get a dash with the Golden Knight. Luckily for us, it's not gonna dash on top of the tower. And let's see what we can get going here, guys. I feel like this is a good moment for us to go in for a Mortar, maybe even for a Rocket. Let's see. I'm gonna definitely ignore the Dart Goblin. Okay, I'm actually just gonna Rocket the tower here. Even though it's not gonna like hit anything, I think it's still a good moment because he still had to defend the Mortar. And we're kind of up, yeah, Elixir in that specific situation. Okay, Mortar defensively here should be really annoying for him as well, because I feel like him not having a big spell, him not really having a good way of dealing with it, yeah, it's just super kind of awkward for him to stop it. Okay, please, Dart Goblin, no, Dart Goblin is gonna get a lock. Oh my god, I should have definitely dropped something like, I don't know, maybe a lock, Ice Wizard, whatever, to be honest. Okay, let's think about a good defense right here. Okay, definitely gonna lock this, and I think afterwards we can just go Valkyrie on top of everything. Nice, beautiful. Okay, nice. We're still alive. We're looking, I would say, pretty decent, but we need to be careful because this guy has an insanely quick cycle. Like, he actually cycles super quick, where he can often just out-cycle us with, like, barrels and stuff. Okay, let's go with a lock. Let's go with a rocket once again. I feel like our win condition at this point is just gonna be rocket cycle, so let's definitely take advantage of the, yeah, the fact that he cannot really punish us as long as we keep the right cycle. Okay, Ice Wizard here to cycle once again. I'm actually gonna lock the Dart Goblin this time. We are gonna take quite some damage once again, but I think we should be fine here. Let's go with a Valkyrie up high. Let's also go with a NATO. He is gonna go with a barrel. Let's go with lock, or let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Skeletons. I just need to make sure that the Golden Knight is not gonna get like an insane dash. Let's lock on defense, and we are gonna secure another victory. Man, that is so scary. I'm telling you guys, we have lock, we have NATO, we have Valkyrie, we have Mortar. We have like really good cards against Lockbait, but if someone pressures well, if someone cycles well, I feel like Lockbait is always just, ooh, 4-star, okay, 8 miners. I mean, anyways, I'm already maxed out, but that's actually kind of nice. And what I want to say, if someone is able to pressure well and play it well, even having all those answers, Lockbait is always gonna be kind of difficult and kind of awkward to defend. So far doing very well. Let's start off this game right away with a Mortar. Let's see what we're going to be facing. And oh, I think this might be... Okay, this could be... I'm going to try and NATO this. This is one of the hardest NATOs to do though. Okay, I think we got it. Beautiful, guys. That's actually one of, in my opinion, the hardest NATOs to kind of pull off, in Clash Royale. Okay, let's... I think, should I... Yeah, I think I'm gonna Valkyrie. Why did I not NATO? Because NATO nowadays doesn't even kill the Spear Goblins. Would have been worth it to NATO? Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not sure. It's just kind of awkward that, yeah, it doesn't kill them. Okay, let's go with a lock here. And I think I'm gonna take one wall breaker connection. Since we have the King Tower activated in that situation, one of the wall breakers is gonna die last second to the King Tower. And then the other one is gonna get a connection. So, okay, not a lockbait deck. I guess you could call it lockbait, but this is a deck without a Goblin Barrel, which is actually very interesting because normally, of course, lockbait, you think about Goblin Barrel, but this deck has been quite popular recently without Barrel, just, yeah, straight up spam cards, wall breakers, Dart Goblins, Spear Goblins. It's a very, very interesting deck, to be honest. Okay, I'm definitely gonna try and, or should I not? I think I don't even need to Ice Wizard this because we have the Mortar there. So let's actually Ice Wizard like that. Let's afterwards have the Skeletons ready here in the middle. Let's go with Skeletons right now. Let's go with a Valkyrie here, right? So then we have the Evil Mortar already available, guys. That's actually gonna be, I think, huge. Let's see how he's gonna defend this. But as long as I remember, this deck doesn't have like a really solid, tank besides the Mighty Miner, but he didn't have it in Cycle just then. So pretty good situation. No, Mortar, are you kidding me? Mortar not being able to hit the Dark Goblin there actually kind of trolled us, but I guess it's fine. Let's see what he's gonna do next. Let's go with Skeletons here. I think with the King Tower activated, just Skeletons is gonna be enough to take care of the Suspicious Bush without taking any damage. Let's go with a Valkyrie here as well. And I'm honestly just gonna switch lanes because the left side tower is the tower where we already dealt a lot of damage. Okay, let's go with NATO here to pull everything in. Let's make sure that we take care of the Dark Goblin as soon as possible. Let's go with Ice Wizard here as well. Skeletons, let's go with an Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a lock, and we are, I think, gonna get a Mortar lock. Or maybe it's gonna be locked. Yeah, it's actually gonna be locked on the Dark Goblin, which is honestly also fine for me because that's gonna, just take care of it instantly, and we're not gonna have to worry about it anymore. Okay, let's go with another Dark Goblin. Let's make sure that we take care of the wall breakers first. Let's go with Ice Wizard here. Let's go with Skeletons as well. And I think that should be fine. I mean, we're looking good, guys. I think we didn't take that much damage at all. Let's actually lock the Spear Goblins to make sure we keep up the defense. Let's have the Mortar ready. I think I'm gonna go Evil Mortar. Excuse me, I'm gonna go Evil Mortar on defense right now. Let's actually go with a NATO here as well. Let's go with Valkyrie. And let's see, guys. Okay, that should be fine. And honestly, we have a great defense against his deck. I feel like this matchup should be pretty good for us, especially with the Ice Wizard being able to take care of the Suspicious Bush. We have Lock, we have Mortar, we have Evil Valkyrie. We have like a really solid defense, especially this version. I feel like Evil Mortar defensively is just gonna be so good, but offensively we might be able to also get into a cycle where we use it offensively again. Okay, Ice Spirit here. Let's actually cycle Lock. I'm gonna go for, I think, just Ice Wizard in the back first, and let's kind of wait and see, okay, what is he gonna do? Nice. Okay, I think the Dark Goblin there should die to the Mortar Splash. Let's go with Skeletons kind of early. Let's go with Ice Spirit here as well. Let's go with Valkyrie. Let's go with a Lock. And yeah, there's not really much this guy can do to break through our defense, to be honest. We just have such a solid defense to the point where it's gonna be so hard for him to actually get something done. Okay, Skeletons here. Nice Mighty Miner. Mighty Miner is actually gonna tank and distract a little bit there. Let's go with Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a Lock. On defense, let's go with a Mortar. We do need to be careful, but as long as we don't make any mistake, guys, I feel like this matchup should be ours for sure. We just have, so many good answers against his deck, and then him not having any, how do you say that, like real win condition. For example, the last match where the guy had the Evil Barrel, I feel like he at least had like a really good chance against our deck because Evil Barrel sometimes is just so hard to defend, but this guy actually just straight up doesn't have like a real win condition. Okay, I think that should be a good game. Anyways, we do need to be careful because there's still 20 seconds left, but the Evil Mortar is gonna take care of the Dark Goblin. And I think this guy already gave up. He was like, man, I've been spamming for 5 minutes and I'm not able to break through his defense. I'm just gonna give up. There's no point of me even trying anymore. So really nice win right there. That's the kind of, I don't want to say beautiful thing about Mortar Cycle, because when I'm facing these type of decks, it's so annoying. But the power you have on defense Well, slowly but surely, getting chip damage offensively is just insane. Like, imagine being that guy where you're spamming, you're trying your best, you're doing everything you can to try and get the damage, and you're just not able to break through a defense. It just feels so sad. Like, honestly, that guy is probably very angry right now because he actually ended up rage quitting. Okay, let's lock in though. We still need 2 more victories to win the Grand Challenge. Let's go with the Ice Wizard here quickly to take care of the Barbell. Looks like he's gonna have Barbell plus Boss Bandit. Okay. Let's actually go with a Mortar here defensively. Let's have the Skeletons ready as well. Let's go with Skeletons like this, and let's kind of wait and see what is the opponent gonna do. Okay, let's go with a Valkyrie here in the middle to start DPSing down the Boss Bandit. We do need to be careful because right as I go with the Ice Spirit, or right as I go with the Valkyrie, the Boss Bandit is already able to take care of the Mortar, and we are gonna take quite some damage here. Okay, let's see what he has against the Mortar though. I think this guy is gonna be running Lightning XC. Yeah, exactly. This deck is quite popular on ladder right now. Nice Executioner where the Valkyrie is gonna line up with the Mortar and is actually gonna get splash damage. Let's go with Skeletons here to try and take care, and I think I'm gonna have to Nado this. Okay, Nado is gonna activate the King Tower, but that's so much damage taken, guys. Man, wow. Okay, maybe the Nado wasn't even the best option there. Maybe I should have just defended that and then afterwards somehow tried to, activate the King Tower, because there was already a lane where we took quite some damage, and then now tower down to 1600 HP. Not sure if I'm happy about it. Okay, let's lock in though. I feel like so far in some matches where we had like a not that bad of a start or not that good of a start, we were still able to kind of make a comeback. So let's see if we can do the same thing here, guys. Let's go with a Valkyrie. Let's actually set up an Evo Mortar right side. Okay, he's gonna go with his Ram Rider. Let's actually go with Skeletons. Let's go with Ice Spirit here as well. Let's see though. Can we somehow protect the Mortar as well? Nah, I think we can't. But honestly, he spent a lot of elixir. Wait, does he have something against the Valkyrie plus Ice Wizard? We are gonna hit double elixir right now, but I feel like this push might still be kind of awkward for him to stop. Okay, nice. Good pressure. Look at the Valkyrie, look at the Ice Wizard, guys. There's gonna be quite some damage here. Okay, nothing too crazy, but still a little bit of chip damage. And if we defend perfectly from this point on, we might still have a chance, but honestly, very difficult situation. Also, I would say pretty rough matchup right here. Okay, let's see though. Nice, let's go with a Valkyrie as well. Let's see if we can Psycho, and I need to get a Mortar lock right here. If I don't get a Mortar lock, we're pretty much lost already for sure. Okay, let's Nado this in so we can maybe get the Mortar on top of the tower. I think this is locked right now. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is locked right now. Beautiful. Okay, Valkyrie on defense. He's gonna get a lot of value from the Boss Bandit. Mortar is gonna get a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy, to be honest. Okay, Ice Spirit up high. And let's go with the Ice Wizard as well. Man, I need to get like a miracle lock with the Evil Mortar, because if not, we're just, gonna straight up lose this match already. Okay. Nice. Wait, the Mortar is actually gonna... Okay, I was about to say maybe it's gonna lock, but he does have the Evil Executioner there. Yeah, I think this is game, guys. There's no way we can still get so much damage, and all he needs to do is pretty much just cycle 2 lightnings. If I were him, I would just lightning cycle here, to be honest. If this guy doesn't lightning cycle, that's, I think, a big mistake from him. Okay. I mean, he just needs 2 lightnings. He's trying to spam us, though. Instead of going with lightnings, he's just trying to spam us. Okay. No, the Boss Bandit is gonna get a connection. Really well played by him, honestly. So much pressure to deal with, even though we have Valkyrie, even though we have, I would say, decent answers against Bridge Spam type of decks. That was still really difficult to deal with, and especially our offense, I feel like, was just so hard to get damage right there. So well played to him. Very difficult. I feel like for us, maybe I could have played it better, especially in single elixir. I feel like I just kind of had like an awkward start where I had the Mortar. Mortar was out of cycle. Ram Rider took a lot of damage. Then we took the damage from the Bandit as well to activate the King Tower. I feel like just a small like mistakes, interactions, which put us way too behind to be able to make the comeback. So anyways, no problem. I feel like next time we face that matchup, we should definitely be able to do much better. So, we're actually going to be facing Lockbait here. Lockbait, we saw it before, should be a pretty good matchup for us. We still need to be careful though. We still need to play it well, especially in, for example, single elixir. But I think if we do our best, we should have a very good chance. So let's actually go with Mortar here right side as well, just to make sure that the Wallbreaker... Wallbreaker is actually not going to get a connection, so that's good for us. He is going to go with his barrel. Let's go with an Ice Wizard here plus Nado to activate the King Tower, not take any damage. We are going to force out the cannon defensively, so Perfect single elixir, guys. We're not taking any damage. We activated the King Tower, and we're already cycling towards our Evil Mortar, which is also super, super important. Okay, let's go like lock on top of the wall breakers. Let's go skeletons here, top of the Dark Goblin. And we already have the Evil Mortar ready, which is actually very quick, I feel like. Okay, what is he gonna do though? Is he gonna try and pressure? I feel like we need to try and get something going with the Evil Mortar, but we still need to be careful, like not taking any unnecessary damage here. Okay, he's gonna go with a Golden Knight. He is gonna go with a Cannon. Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna leave it like this. I could have tried to like Valkyrie prediction, but I think it's not like necessarily that worth it. Okay, Valkyrie here. Not the best Valkyrie placement for me, to be honest. Could have been better. Maybe I should have... Yeah, I think I should have just locked the right side. And since I have the King Tower activated, we wouldn't have taken so much damage from the... Okay, let's actually nail this in just to make sure we don't afterwards cause any problems with the Dark Goblin, because we didn't have lock anywhere near in cycle. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of tricky, guys. We didn't get any damage at all. He actually got quite some damage, and we need to be careful. The good thing about our deck is that we can, in the worst case scenario against these type of quick cycle decks, rocket cycle and just focus on defense as well. Okay, let's go with a Valkyrie. Let's kind of wait and see what the opponent's gonna do. Looks like he's gonna go with wall breakers. Let's go with a Valkyrie. Let's go with Ice Wizard here. He's gonna go with Golden Knight. I'm actually gonna try and rocket, even though he might pop his ability. It still should hit, and let's go with a lock here on defense. Okay, NATO the Dark Goblin in. Let's make sure that we kill that. And while NATOing, it's not a lot of damage, but we also get a bit of chip damage there. Okay, skeletons to make sure that the wall breakers don't get any hits. Let's go with a Valkyrie here in front, and let's go with the Ice Spirit as well. Yeah, especially since it's the Fake Barrel on the left side. Fake Barrel with the King up shouldn't be getting that much damage. Okay, let's go with a lock here. He's gonna try and get a prediction lock himself, which is not gonna hit anything. Let's go with Ice Wizard to cycle. Valkyrie getting a little bit of chip damage there. Okay, I think we can tank the damage on the left side and focus on offense here. Let's see, guys. Okay, wait, let's do this play. Oh, he actually knew. I think he actually predicted that. That's really well played from him. Okay, we need to be careful, but we do have the Evil Mortar with a lot of HP right now. Okay, let's go with skeletons here. Let's go with Ice Wizard as well. Nice. Okay, this is looking good. I think I'm gonna start with the first rocket, guys. Pretty good moment to rocket, because we just had a pretty good exchange where, yeah, we forced out a lot of elixir. Okay, he's trying to get wall breakers plus lock prediction, but we're not gonna, of course, yeah, give him the opportunity to get something going with that. So let's make sure that we, yeah, just don't fall for a mistake. Okay, Valkyrie here to tank the Dark Goblin, also take care of the Goblins. We are gonna take a bit of damage once again with the lock prediction, but we should be fine, guys. I mean, as long as we don't make a big mistake on defense, even though he is gonna outcycle us. And I think we actually faced this exact same deck before as well. I'm pretty sure this deck was played by someone in like game number 2 or something. Okay, let's go with a Valkyrie here. Ice Wizard on defense. Let's lock. Let's make sure that we cycle, though. I feel like with the 3-card cycle he has, he's gonna be able to outcycle us very quickly. Okay, Ice Wizard here on defense against the Dark Goblin. We do need to be careful like this. Let's go with Valkyrie. Let's go with Ice Spirit here. Let's go with Skeletons. Mortar's gonna stay alive. Mortar's gonna get a lock, guys. Oh my god. Let's go with a NATO here to try and pull it outside of the range. We are gonna almost get a lock, but looks like he is gonna go with a Dark Goblin. Nice Dark Goblin by him. Let's go with Valkyrie. Let's go with Ice Wizard. Let's go with lock. And as long as we don't take any damage, we should be fine, guys. And look at the pressure we are applying with the Valkyries, with the Mortars. That is actually insane. Nice. This is looking really good, guys. This is, yeah, definitely gonna be a good game. Valkyrie's getting a lock. We have the Ice Wizard there. We have the Mortar. We have the Goblin from the Evil Mortar. Let's go with a rocket here as well. But anyways, I think the tower is pretty much gonna go down before the time ends. So 160 HP left on this tower. Beautiful game. Very good matchup. I feel like those matchups you still need to be very careful, but as long as you manage to activate the King Tower early on, play good defense, keep up with his cycle, because the fact that our deck doesn't have a champion, sometimes the 3-card cycle can outcycle you very quickly, very easily, but we were still able to keep up and pretty much defend perfectly during the, I would say, entire game. So 11-1 in the Grand Challenge right now. This is gonna be a close one. I will see you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. Finally found the next match. This might be the last one if we do end up winning it. We, of course, gonna complete the goal of today's video, which would be 12-1 from 7-0. That's actually, yeah, quite nice, but looks like he has Lava Hound. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one, because our only air counter is pretty much Ice Wizard. We do have Rocket, we do have NATO, we have the Ice Spirit, I guess, but still, I would say overall this matchup is, yeah, gonna be quite tricky here. I'm actually gonna just straight up rocket the skeleton dragons. I feel like afterwards, if not, they could cause us a lot of problems. Mortar is gonna get quite a lot of damage. Let's go with the Ice Wizard here as well. He's gonna go with his balloon, and I feel like our best bet here would be, okay, he's gonna fireball as well. I'm gonna just try and activate the King Tower with the balloon, and then afterwards I'm gonna try and distract the lava pups as much as possible with the Valkyrie. Okay, beautiful. Valkyrie should also be able to do a pretty good job against the guards. Let's actually go with skeletons here. Let's go with a lock and a last second Ice Spirit, making sure that we don't take too much damage. So, okay, not that good of a start. We are gonna have a really rough matchup here. The fact that he has skeleton dragons, fireball, like he can just always fireball our only air counter, while also having a really strong attack. It's gonna be tricky. Let's see what happens, guys. I feel like we definitely need to keep up the pressure. Let's go with a Mortar here. Let's kind of wait and see, okay, what is the opponent gonna do? He is gonna use his Valkyrie, which is gonna be good for us, and I'm low-key just gonna pressure a little bit right side. I feel like Valkyrie here, if ignored, is gonna get a lot of damage, and we're, if not, gonna force out some elixir, which he can then not invest behind the lava hound. That's like my, yeah, thought process there behind the Valkyrie. Okay, let's go with skeletons like this. Let's wait a little bit to see what the opponent is gonna do. Let's have the rocket ready, and we also have the evil Mortar ready. Okay, let's kind of just wait right here, I think. Let's Cyclone Ice Spirit in the back. And let's probably afterwards just go with a Mortar. He's gonna go Fireball. He's not gonna hit the Mortar though. Okay, Valkyrie here to protect. Let's go with the Ice Wizard here as well to hit everything. Evil Mortar is gonna get a lock, and I think that's gonna be towered down, guys. Honestly, there's no way for him to defend that. Evil Valkyrie is even gonna pull everything backwards. Well, the Mortar, well, the Ice Wizard is gonna get some splash damage. Let's go with the Ice Spirit here as well. Let's go with a Mortar up high, and I think we need to try and somehow cycle our Ice Wizard, but this is gonna be, I think, tower for him as well. I don't really see a way for us to defend this, to be honest. Maybe we can stay alive though. Let's go with a Mortar Ice Spirit to retarget the Lava Hound. Let's save up for Rocket. Can we stay alive here? Maybe with a perfect Rocket, I might be able to stay alive. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second, because this might actually not be tower. Okay, Ice Wizard here. Let's go with the Ice Spirit here off to the side as well. Yeah, I think that's not gonna be tower down, guys. 10 seconds left. There's no way for him to get to the tower. Balloon, we could just nade it backwards. Beautiful win, beautiful gameplay right there. I feel like that matchup is not easy at all, considering that we only have Ice Wizard as an air counter, and then of course him having Fireball to take care our only air counter. But the pressure we did, I feel like that Valkyrie at the bridge was honestly such a beautiful play, because we forced out the Inferno Dragon. If that Inferno Dragon would have been behind the Lava Hound and us not having a lot of elixir to defend, it would have been just so difficult. So that was a beautiful play. We are gonna quickly open up the 12-win chest. Unfortunately, no legendary, but still amazing video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. First match was actually, yeah, with the Ice Spirit evolution by accident, but we still managed to come on top, get the W. We faced this Lockbait deck twice, which is actually interesting. I wonder if someone is like high with it or something. That Lockbait deck looks like a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.